Okay, so the top of this is cleaned up. All the tear out looks like it's gone, and leveled, flat-ish enough. It's smooth. I cleaned it with alcohol so I get all the grit off, and then I could see where it was gonna blotch, and man, this is blotching a lot. So the next step is just gotta sand it really, really fine, and that should help to take that blotch and even it out, and just work through the grits and stop somewhere around 600. That seems to work really well with the finish I'm going to use. Where we stand at the moment is the top and the base are fully sanded up to 600. The grain has been raised and then sanded once more. So that should be ready for finish. I'm going to give it a day just so I can let the dust in the shop settle down. And I'll clean it off one more time and I'll start finishing it tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to paint the border on the shelf. At the moment, I just finished putting the third coat of paint on, and I'm going to let that dry for a couple of days, and then I'm going to come back and burnish it. Maybe one more coat. I got to see it well covered. The first coat of clear is done. I'm using a 50-50 mix of Tried and True's varnish oil and full strength polyurethane. I got the formula from a Christian Bexpert's video, and I really like it on things like maple. I don't know if you can pick this up, but I sanded the outside surfaces to 600, and what it's done is brought some curl out in this plain wood. Look here, this underside was only went up to like 220, so right through here this is all blotched pretty bad, but if I were to sand this even finer, then that would bring the curl out instead of blotch. A trick to not have to sand nearly as much is if you have a nice cooperative smoothing plane, fully smooth the surface, and then just hit it with some 600. If you can't do that, a scraper, and you can jump to like 320 or 400, and then take it up the rest of the way. That's my preferred method if I can get away with it, is to either plane it or scrape it, and then just sand it that last little bit. So it saves a lot of work